So what
You
you
gotta think like
propose? You
literally
propose
speaking, you know?
that we fade and then what? We just forget everything that happened and move on?
No, never forget. That's the thing. But you don't want to show your cards. Sometimes it's good to act a bigger man because it makes you look better. And later on, if you continue to have this grudge and you do want to act upon it, now you have more ammo to convince your people, saying, "Look, I tried. I showed my best efforts, right? I played it smart. I was a grown up in the room. I made efforts, you know, when they showed up and tried to make amends with us, but they continue to be shits. So now I'm over it. We got to do something, you know. But if you always stick your head in the sand and never, you know, play this shit smart, politically speaking, your own people might not even be down to always just slide every single thing, you know. You have to look at it like this, right? Every time you want to go and, you know, go crazy and sign them on the for doing shit the wrong way, if every single mishap turns into something like that, over time they're not gonna just always do that for you. You have to kind of like make efforts and kind of earn those hunting parties, you know, because no one's gonna shoot down everybody every single time.
But I understand where you're coming from, right? And I agree with you.
You know what I'm saying?
I just want you to understand, like, where I'm coming from, they need us. We don't
But they
need
don't.
them. They do. They constantly hit us up for shit. He literally was trying to buy shit from us earlier. They need us. We
Okay,
don't
how did
need
that go?
them. And then, what do you mean how that? I told him to fuck off. I told him I can't sell to you no more
Okay.
because your gang members fucking shot
And then
me.
what happened?
And that was that. What do you mean?
Okay, so I called Channel. He talked about it, and I'm pretty sure someone else
Bro,
is still
literally,
doing business with them.
the other day, Axel was here trying to buy. He literally bought deagles from us. Fredo was buying handguns from us. They were buying guns from us. They need us. We don't need them.
Isn't that money in your pocket?
Yes, I understand. It's money in my pocket. But what are you gonna do? Whenever they shoot us, what? Oh yeah, they shot me. I'm gonna just get over it because it's the money. No, it's not about the fucking money.
That's the thing. Like
They
you said,
don't think they
need
didn't
you.
think twice about it. They didn't give a fuck about the consequences. I'm trying to show them like, hey, there's consequences to your fucking actions. You guys want to do this dumb shit, even though my gang don't want to slide and I can't slide because my gang don't want to slide. All right, guess what? You need us. We don't need you. That's where I'm coming from. I just want you to understand that. Does that make sense?
I know, but you have to realize that if you maintain a good business relationship, then if they do fuck up, they put that in jeopardy, right? They jeopardize that. But right now, that is the stuff they did. Their business is not being jeopardized just because you say no, right? Like their fuck up, whoever's fault of this is irrelevant. They still get to have business with us. Just because you say no didn't stop it at all, no?
Yeah.
So that's what I'm saying. If you want some ammunition, even to your own people, in the sake of arguments, you being the bigger man trying to show up and make amends when Shano offered makes you look better. So you have more ground to stand on when you're debating in the car whether or not we're gonna sign on them or whether or not we're gonna stop doing business with them. Firing rage, you want to smoke them, you want to do this, you hate them, grudges, you want to stop doing business. Sometimes you just gotta put that aside inside of you, and then bring it out later when you have ground to stand on, and you've done some things that now allow you to start calling for bigger decisions to be made. You know.
Yep. That makes sense.
You know, you gotta try, because you know you can go to Marty and talk to him about the shit. But
I mean,
if
Marty
you
already
make
knows
no
where I
efforts,
stand. Everybody in the gang already knows where I stand. Like at the end of the day, they know where I stand.
do they side with you in this?
I don't
It
know.
didn't sound like it. They do on the bigger part, you know.
Again, I don't know. It's just I'm not saying it's in get. I thought it's complicated, but again, it's just my personal opinion. If they don't want to, like I said, it's a majority vote. If they don't want to, I'm at the end of the day
thinking like smart when it comes to like moves like this, you know. Like I swear to God, for example, look at someone like Lang, right? He's got a grudge with somebody. You think he's just gonna complete, you know, maybe now because he's in that position where he can, but you know, sometimes you just gotta swallow your pride, do the right thing, but you know, in the bigger picture type of shit, and then later on revisit that grudge you had and make him pay in whatever way necessary. But you got to get to that stage first. You can't always just, you know, be like this, like how you're being now, especially when your own gang ain't even keeping that same energy you are. It's just gonna make you feel like shit. Makes you feel like no one's with you in this, and now you're, you know, just angry by yourself. Whereas if you make efforts, and you show it to your people that you're doing all this stuff. Now, next time something happens, you know, you got ground to stand on, and you can convince those with you to feel the same way you're feeling.
All right,
They
that's
might
valid.
not
That's
all
valid.
feel the same way right off the bat. You got to give them information. You got to give them context, give them reasoning. So look, I did this and this and this, and they still me. None of like, then they're gonna be like, oh shit, that is pretty fucked up. Fuck these motherfuckers, you know?
All right, yeah, that's cool. Like I said, I'll go and
Like
I'll represent the game, and you know we can go make amends. But you know, obviously in my head, y'all are still gonna know. I still think it's Seaside, but I'm doing.
And you should feel
Yeah,
like that.
exactly.
No, 100%. You should still have that grudge. You shouldn't forget about it. I'll never tell you not to feel a certain way or not keep that in your back of your head, but act on it when it's appropriate and when you have the ground to stand on. Otherwise, it's wasted efforts and you just be getting angry and doing shit for no reason, you know?
Yep.
You just gotta act on it when the time is right and when you have your shit in order. But right
I
now, there's
agree,
an event
bro.
going on. They're inviting us.
Soon come. You know what I'm saying? It will be in
Yeah,
our grasp.
exactly. We never forget. That's why I said never forget the shit. Just act when it's appropriate on your agenda. When you got your shit in order, you got your people convinced. You got this,
The
that, and
time
the
will
other.
come. The time will
Exactly.
come.
But for now, let's have a good time. Let's get fucking swasted. Get the boys dressed up, show up, and run up the bill on his cost, right? There's some bottles out there. He's got a little VIP lounge or some shit like that. We'll go check it out.